Ranked the WBO #2 junior featherweight world contender, please welcome the undefeated Arnold "Arni" Khegai. Ranked the WBO #8 junior featherweight world contender, and tonight making his Showtime debut, known as Cool Boy Steph, introducing the undefeated junior featherweight standout, Stephen Fulton Jr.
Stephen Fulton entered the Barclays Center with an unbeaten record of 17-0, 8 KOs, eager to solidify his reputation as one of the most polished young fighters in the super bantamweight division.
Now along the way, 93% of the fight has been
Known for his slick boxing skills, sharp jab, and defensive craft, Fulton had already shown the ability to adapt to any style put in front of him.
Fulton going right after Roman. I think Fulton might be of the belief that he could stop Roman. Oh boy, what a statement this would be.
Confident in his ring IQ and conditioning, Fulton embraced the spotlight as a chance to showcase his technical superiority on a bigger stage.
Punishment or anything, he's just getting his job done.
Down! Body shot. And that's a beautiful body shot. Down goes.
With each victory, he had climbed closer to a world title opportunity, and this fight against another undefeated contender promised to be a major stepping stone.
They both are conventional. Fulton said by age 15, he had 5 friends. Arnold Khegai, parents who were Korean, or are Korean, 14 pro fights in Russia. Show the world that he is one of the elite 122 pounders, who I think is an up-and-coming trainer without question. Such an honor to be with all of you here at Barclays Center. Nice left hook for Stephen Fulton. Right hand smacking off the top of the head of Khegai. So it just goes to show you the adaptability that Arnold Khegai has. The calf muscles from Arnold Khegai, they are bulging. Jab coming out by Fulton. Good stiff jab for Fulton. Fulton boxing well. Khegai trying to find him. I don't know why Fulton tried to tie up. Final moments of the first round between Fulton and Khegai. Khegai pounding away. Isaac Avalar, who was undefeated 16-0 at the time. Avalar was coming in as a knockout. Jab Fulton very quick with the jab, doubling up on the jab. Good stiff style, and you see that with the lime green. He sticks that jab, comes on the inside, and there's a right hand for Arnold Khegai. Khegai going to have to press Stephen Fulton against the ropes. Fulton stay on the outside, pop your jab, and then pound away on the at least through the first round and a half. We're at the midway point of the second. But Fulton is the quicker fighter. Now Khegai pounding away, and Fulton so smart. Easily ties him up, spins him around, and then either separates or allows the referee, and he needs to rip the body of Fulton to cut away the legs. Then Arnold Khegai. Khegai stepping in, jumping. Game plan for Fulton. Jab, stay on the outside, set up your right hands. He's got to jab his way on the inside, because coming in with power punches is not the body of Stephen Fulton to cut away his legs. The best asset. Triple jab for Fulton. Missed by Khegai. And this is where Khegai needs to. Can't be waiting too much. He should be jabbing his way on the inside. Fulton using his jab. Oh, and a takedown. It looked like a tie trip and sweep from Arnold Khegai. That ends the third.
You can put your head up. I can't protect you when you're going downward. And he's going to put when you bring your head down. I can't do nothing like that.
Take a look at some of this action, and there we saw it was looked like a sweeper, a throw, some scheduled for 12. Khegai using his boxing fundamentals, but things got chippy. Or in the third, I stand corrected. Fulton using his jab. Khegai trying to close the distance, but he cannot wait. Instead of staying on the outside and waiting, and there's a right hand that connects. Minute 10 has come off the clock in the fourth. If you're Khegai, you've tasted Fulton's power. You have to be respectful of that. But 25 years of age from Philadelphia, if Khegai adheres to those plans, and Khegai pounding. That's the end of round 4. Take a look at this action. As you see that overhand right, boom. There was Khegai coming forward as Fulton invited him in. Will ask, and you shall receive, because Khegai started doing this. Round 5, this one is scheduled for 12. Significant that there is so much talent. The top of the division, very strong and balanced. A right hand to the body for Fulton. Fulton starting to come back strong here in the 5th, the left hook. Right hand to the body by Khegai. Ebb and flow action. This is where a guy's got to go to work. Right against the ropes. An overhand right. If you're Khegai, though, so that I'm curious to see if they make that adjustment when it comes to trying to force Fulton to fight with this. I would have liked to see them fight out of the break a little bit more. A minute to go in the 5th. Double jab by Khegai. And he takes a step back. So this is what he needs to do. Keep Fulton with his back. Here, Fulton, he should be trying to stay on the outer part and not have his back touch the ropes. There's a right to the body by Fulton. Forward progression of Khegai. An overhand right for Fulton, but back comes Khegai.
Когда ты его в угол зажал, комбинациями бей, не выпускай. Это справа он ловит.
Working his way in.
Шагом.
Is Arnold Khegai. He's won his last 11 fights, has Arnold Khegai. There's a left hook. And muscling him against the ropes, because the past few rounds, Arnold Khegai is not throwing his jab with as much frequency as he was in the first couple rounds. With the right hand, now he's really making Fulton uncomfortable. Khegai with relentless pressure. Khegai is the heavier-handed fighter. Fulton is starting to really give Fulton significant, and Fulton looked over, and he gets sprayed with the right hand. Khegai with the right hand and is starting to have success. Left hook for Arnold Khegai. He's successful when he does exactly that, but this is another round. Khegai really coming on. Needs to adjust his game plan, and that's the end of the 6th. Between both men. There's that left hook. Respect him. How about that right hand? Yikes. I would hate to be on the receiving end of that. Round 7, this one is scheduled for 12. To say that this is the most adversity he has faced in his career. And dealing with someone who was built. A jab to the body by Arnold Khegai. Fulton's punches are not having much of an effect, and Fulton is having issues landing clean punches upon a guy. That was a sneaky right uppercut that found its mark. That goes to work, does Khegai. Left hook to the body by Fulton in round 7. Stephen Fulton, out of Philadelphia, only one world champion. Combination by Stephen Fulton, probably his best. But Khegai is to be undeterred. A left hook, and now Fulton starting to open up. Right hand. Good combination and speed for Fulton. Swinging the momentum back into his favor. And some of the action, there's that left. And seeing the work from Stephen Fulton. And Again, taking a look, there is a right hand by Arnold Khegai. Fulton steps in with the right. Khegai realizes you cannot give away too many rounds. Fulton fighting with his back on the ropes, but back comes Khegai. Again, though, Khegai comes from a Muay Thai back. 100 seconds left here in the 8th. Daniel Roman, Brandon Figueroa, Emmanuel Navarrete as well. Under a minute remaining in the 8th. I believe we've seen a little bit of swelling. Yes, there is swelling. Arnold Khegai, this is a very compelling matchup. Call it. So curious to see how the scorecards, the way Fulton is doing it and going back to that, because Khegai came to pressing Fulton against the ropes. And now we'll see if Khegai can go back to that. Used to be an assistant trainer with Arnold Khegai. Left hook there by Khegai. Jab to the body by Khegai. Back comes Fulton. Fulton. Moments of the 9th round. As Stephen Fulton, Arnold Khegai continue to battle here at Barclays Center. And that's the end of the 9th.
Stay in your toes. We cannot do passive defense because we're getting tense. Hey, head movement in your toes.
Work out on those clinches.
Take a look at some of the action. Gave away some of those middle rounds, and now he's going back on and making this more of a boxing match instead of a fight. There's a right uppercut that caught the attention of Khegai. Fulton trying to keep his distance. Khegai with Fulton opening up. Who would have thought this was going to be the case? Has lessened here in the second half of the fight. There's a combination and the left eye. As they are testing each other's will. Khegai aiming a tee off. Fulton holds a win over former bantamweight titleist Nambia's Pavlis. Fulton ducking and diving and jiving. Fulton fighting at this range. This is the kind of fight, and this is final stages of the 10th. Did win some of those middle rounds. Steve Willis telling both fighters to keep their punches up. The guys, and it's sprayed. Fulton, another big right hand. Oh, that took. Fulton got hurt. This could be significant. Khegai, that was probably the best punch of the fight for Arnold Khegai. Under a minute left in round 11. And left hook by Khegai. Khegai pounding away on Stephen Fulton. Fulton retreating backwards. Back comes Khegai. Shakes his head as to say, no, I'm good. Well, he wasn't good earlier in the. They both are wailing away on each other, and we have one more round remaining. Taking a look at this punch. This was probably the best punch of the fight for Arnold Khegai. Boom! Oh my goodness. Between Stephen Fulton and Arnold Khegai. Both men are undefeated. Fulton 17-0. Good shot. This fight very big when it comes to a ranking perspective. Nice jab by Fulton. And the aggression of Khegai, a right hand that's stymied, but he made the adjustment and he stuck to his pure boxing fundamentals and started to sit down in his punches like he has this fight won, and he's just trying to stay out of harm's way. There's a right hand that caught the attention. Another right hand. Fulton faced adversity, as did Khegai. Good left hook. Both men wanting to move up the ranks and fight for a world title. This one is in the books.
I felt great. He was a tough opponent, and I just feel good. I pulled the victory out. I stayed on my game plan, kept boxing, didn't let him bait me into his game, and I pulled the victory out.
All three in favor of the winner. He is still undefeated. And now the WBO Intercontinental Junior Featherweight Champion, Stephen Fulton Jr.
Stephen Fulton picks up the win.